This is the first time I have scheduled a live, and it's crazy because I scheduled it and I could not figure out how to turn it on. So bear with me. It's going in the background for us, and we got some earth, air, and water on the other side. So we are all set. So I hope that I can get everybody. I have scheduled on the live, on my live feed, that they can flip over to this one. I couldn't figure out how to get the scheduled one going, so I'm on here. Seems to be working out pretty good. And I see that, yeah, I'm going to try to cancel this other one so everybody knows that I'm on this one. Oh, hello. If you just made it on, I couldn't figure out how to get my other one on. So I set up a new one, but I have the fireplace going for us in the background, and yeah, so hopefully everybody will jump on that wants to jump on. Welcome everybody that's popping in and out. I'm just gonna wait a few minutes for people to jump on. And I'm gonna there we go. Okay. So thanks for coming in, everybody that's here. I had to switch to a different video because I couldn't get the live to go on. Who's in the chat? Oh, hey, Fees Mystic. Hey, how are ya? So glad to have you here. Great to have you here, Fees Mystic. Yay. Love and light to you all as well. Oh my gosh. Love and light to all of you. So you got the fireplace going in the background for us. Awesome. And I got little Lila here. She wanted to say hello from London. She says hello, Fees Mystic. Faith, and I got a song for you. Hey, there's a bunch of people jumping on. Awesome. So I'm just seeing if I can get my chat going on my other device. So I have some really good info planned for tonight. It just came about. It was really awesome. Let me know who's here tonight. Give a little shout out in the chat. Yeah, because I have some really good info planned. It's really awesome. And I'm excited to talk about the some really cool dates. Spirit kind of directed me to the information. I wasn't thinking about it at all, and it came up in my chat. And I was like, whoa, so I started writing everything down, and I thought, oh my gosh, I got to share this tonight. So there's an amazing song that I want to share with you, and I think I'm just going to start the night out with it. I don't have it in front of me, but one of my favorite songs, and I think Spirit is telling us to remember our spiritual side and remember connecting to the higher power, and it is Thrive by Casting Crowns, and it says in that song, joy unthinkable, faith unsinkable, love unstoppable, anything is possible. Joy unthinkable, faith unsinkable, love unstoppable, anything is possible. So I want to share that because I really feel like that's a message from Spirit to us to, really think about what is, what really focus on Spirit. And I'm just gonna all right, so if you're out there, let us, give a shout out in the chat, and let us, know that you're here. Say hello. How are you? and let us know who's all here. But this, I have some information to share, and it's about, it's really important about tomorrow. Tomorrow, Pluto moves into Aquarius, where it'll be until like 2043 or 44. And, it's really cool because Aquarius is associated with innovation, equality, and revolution. And, it's been a long time since Pluto has been in Aquarius. And, it's last time it was in Aquarius, it coincided with American Revolution and the Age of Enlightenment. So that shows you, and it's coming, we're moving into it tomorrow. And there's a period, it's going to be there until 2043, but there's a period where it's going to be like from tomorrow until like mid-January, where it's going to be super powerful. So, and I have a lot more to share with you, but I want to wait until we get a few more people on. But thank you, everybody that's here. I'm so grateful for all of you. I also wanted to share that last Friday, February, oh my gosh, where did I get that? Friday, November 15th, was the start of karma coming in really hot, where, Saturn went direct in Pisces. And I wrote this down so I would remember it for everybody. But it shows, who we are, and it's going to show who we are and what we're made of, for better or for worse. And it's, it wants us to believe in our dreams fully and, commit fully to them, and, so that we become closer and closer to the reality of those dreams. So that I thought was really, really a good message to share, is that karma started coming in hot last Friday when Saturn moved direct into Pisces. So really going to be an interesting time. And it's, so karma is on the way, for worse or for better. So let's get some cards going, okay? If you have a question, put it in the chat for me, and we'll get going with some questions, okay? If you have some questions, put it in the chat, and we'll get going with, I'm just switching. Oh, there we go. I got my chat now. I can see it. Yay! So how's everybody doing out there? Put any comments in the chat. And I have a feeling I'm going to be taking my sweater off. I know that's a fake fireplace in the background, but it's the heat. It is heating up in here. So yeah, put any questions you may have. I have a little bit more information I can share with you that I just, it kind of was like drawn to my attention, and that is signs that are ending karmic cycles yet in 2024. And so we're in the last month and a half of 2024. Signs that are ending cycles for good are Cancer, Libra, Capricorns, and Aries. So I did see that in the stuff that I was drawn to today too. And remember, Spirit is wanting us to remember, when we focus on the higher power, when we focus on it's something bigger than us and for the good of all, it's, we have joy unstoppable, joy unthinkable, faith unsinkable, love unstoppable, anything is possible. Put a little message, give a little shout out if you're here, and, let us know who's here in the chat. We got Fee's Mystic Faith here. Thank you for being here, lovely, beautiful souls. So glad to have you here. And I want to wait a little bit before I share the rest of the Pluto going into Aquarius info, because I think it's really awesome to know, what kind of age we're going into. Even though we're focused on our own journeys, I really feel like it's a time where we're going to be expanding our energy out to all, so that we're helping to provide for the good of all. Give a shout out if you're in the chat. Come on, don't be shy. I wonder if Jeremiah is going to show up today with his chicken nuggets. He was here on Halloween with his chicken nuggets, so pretty funny. Well, I'm going to pull a card for everybody. Let's see. I'm going to pull the Sword of Light. Use the Sword of Light deck, and we're going to pull a card for everybody to start off. Everybody that's here and everybody that views this later. Let's pull a card and see what comes out for you. And I just love to shuffle. Every day I'm shuffling, whether it's my feet or cards. So let's see. I got the Archangel Michael Sword of Light deck. I love this deck. Holy Spirit, angels and guides, what is the message? Ooh, and that one came out really fast. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, Fees Mystic. Beautiful messages incoming. Great. Thanks so much. So we have 27 on the card. It says regain your focus. So if you have felt like, your mind has been kind of all over the place, this is Spirit asking you to regain your focus. And it's, showing the sword of truth. And I see like an inverted triangle, which represents the divine feminine, and upright triangle, which represents the divine masculine. So it's, a time of balancing those two energies. And we have trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. And Archangel Metatron is helping you to stay grounded. So make sure that you're getting outside and grounding your energy so that you can be completely in your body at this time and really be aware of everything around you, within you, and the messages from Spirit. So that's a really great, beautiful message for all of us at this time, is to remain grounded. Call upon Archangel Metatron, Archangel Michael to cut out any fears, and Archangel Metatron to help keep you grounded at this time. Okay, beautiful. I'm going to just check what's at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, yeah, this is awesome. It says, open up to your spiritual gifts. Remember, your true nature is spiritual. Yeah, not physical. So we're human beings having a spiritual experience. We're spiritual beings having a human experience, is the way I like to say it, and what I truly believe. You're getting messages, you're getting guidance from angels in different ways. It's showing two hummingbirds, so you might be getting messages through the birds that you're seeing. It may be through when you quiet your mind, you may be getting messages telepathically. If you're a twin flame, you may be hearing your twins communicate. You may be communicating telepathically with your twin. And, you may be hearing messages from Spirit. But this is to guide your soul growth. You may be seeing messages. You could be seeing them when you watch TV, or you could be seeing them when you watch the clouds. You could hear them in the music that you're listening to, but messages are all around us from Spirit. So really, really a beautiful time to be here on this planet. So, yeah, if you're here, put a question in the chat and let us know, if you have a question that you'd like to have answered. Really, really put your message in the chat. And thank you so much, Fees Mystic Faith, for being here. I love it. Thank you so much. And let's see. I'm going to talk a little bit about the Pluto going into Aquarius tomorrow also. So hang on for that. But I just grabbed the Divine Doors card. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here, Fees Mystic. I got to take my sweater off. I'm so hot. Even if it's a fake fireplace in the back, it's heating up in here. Oh my gosh, it is really warm. Okay, I can tell Spirit is here. Holy cow. Um, okay, so I just pulled the Divine Doors card for just the heck of it. So I may just do my late night reads on here so that, direct everybody to this live for the late night reads. So I'll do that as well. So let's get, for the collective, for this Pluto going into Aries, let's get a divine door and see what the divine door is for everyone. Holy Spirit, angels and guides, what is the message for the Pluto going into Aquarius door? Ooh, I like it. Look at this. Check this door out. Wow, it's like there's no doors on it. It's wide open. Wide open, and we got the earth and the sky energy. So the Taurus and we're going into the Sagittarius energy this week as well. So let's see what it says on the back. A distant kiss in a prayer flag. And it says, I gotta read this. It's really light print, so I'm having a hard time reading it. Oh my gosh. Let me see if I can hold this up. I wish of all wishes. I got that far. Let me see. Boy, this is really hard to see. If I hold it up and it's backwards. Okay. I'm not going to get it that way. Well, you know what? I'm going to turn another light on. Bear with me for just 1 second. And if you have a question, put it in the chat. You can check out my fireplace. Oh, there we go. Okay. So how did you like that fireplace? Yeah, pretty cool. A distant kiss in a prayer flag. I wish of all wishes that you were here, through sunlight and rain. I need you near. Wow. So if you're a twin flame, I feel like this is really a call in to from you to your special person, that they really, really want you near at this time. And as we move into Pluto into Aquarius tomorrow, that magnetic pull is even going to be stronger. So that's really, really powerful. How cool is that? And it's the kiss in a prayer flag, and it's a white flag of purity. So really awesome, really beautiful energy. And that ground, I just see so much grounding energy in there. And with the air energy, so we have the oh, it's raining here gently. It just started raining too. So there's like this purification going on right now for the collective as well. Yeah. All right. So beautiful. So anybody have a question? Fees, Mystic Faith, do you have a question at all? And there's somebody else out there watching. If you have a question, put it in the chat. But yeah, if you have a question, let me know. I can just pull you a card. If you don't have a question, I can just pull you a card. But yeah, I wanted to talk about Pluto going into Aquarius tomorrow. It's going to be a big deal. So really a lot, it's going to usher in a lot of, innovation. Yeah, what's good for a few is no longer acceptable, and it's going to be focusing on what is good for all. And it's really about, the article that I read that I was drawn to said it's really going to be a dark night of the soul for our nation. Because I believe that, systems that were built for just a few are really going to be upheavaled, and they're going to be redone so that they are more impactful for the all, for greater than just a few. So that's really important, that that's happening, and it's really a wonderful time that that's happening here. So Well, I'm just going to go ahead and, tell you the rest of it. I wrote it down. If you want a copy of the article, just email me at tch4tomorrow@gmail.com and I can send you a copy of that article. But Pluto goes into Aquarius tomorrow, and this is very significant and powerful as far as a phase in our life in this world. It's intense transformational shifts in the professional realm as also in relationships. And it's steering us toward realigning our goals and our aspirations for success. And this is a profound shift in that it's going to really affect the way that we view and approach the collective change, redefine social structures, and it's bringing transformation to relationships. It's going to ask that relationships become more intimate, more truth, and more depth to them. It strips away any layers from our heart. This is the part that is really important if you're a twin flame, and keeping us from our chosen people. So it's this time going into Aquarius, Pluto moving into Aquarius, it's really going to strip away any layers of from the heart that are keeping us from our chosen people, which means, those people that our soul family, those people we're connected to deeply, intimately on a soul level. Pluto influences, they it affects it's based on it's going to affect ideals and the energy of an entire generation. So really, really huge shifts are going to take place during this time of Pluto in Aquarius. It takes on the thermatic energy of the sign that it's moving into. So it's going to take on the energy of Aquarius, which is innovation, equality, and revolution. Um, Aquarius rules electricity and technology. So, we could see changes in renewable energy, advancements in renewable energy. We could see people questioning how technology has only benefited a lined a few pockets, and how can it broaden and benefit more than just a few, but benefit the all. Yeah, so I said that Pluto's last time in Aquarius, that was the time of the American Revolution and the Age of Enlightenment. So it was huge. And I had read that was the time of innovations like the innovation of the parachute and the innovation of the hot air balloon. Those, came to mind. Those two were written in the article. um, the good for a few will no longer suffice. It's going to be power will be shifting from the oppressors to the outskirts. It is important for all to burn bright with faith for what will rise and have no fear of the darkness. So I really feel like this is a call. This time is going to be an even stronger call for light workers to shine your light when it gets dark or in the dark. And I think of a closed door, a closed room. It's pitch dark. When you open the door and walk in, the light just shines in. It's not the other way around. Yeah, this is I was drawn to this article by spirit. I was listening to music. How I was drawn to it is I was listening to music, and it said it had the Pluto going into Aquarius, like transformational energy. And I thought, oh, wow. And I went online and I tapped it in, and boom, this article came up, and I was like, wow, this is incredible. So it's really going to be a time to shine our light and to really move closer and closer to our purposes, our soul purposes, and our goals that we have for being here on this earth. And our number one goal is to love, to learn love, to be love, and to share that with everybody that we come into contact with. So, yeah, it's going to be a time to shine bright. And, like I said, it's going to be a time of, they equated it to a dark night of the soul for our nation, because there's going to be a lot of upheaval with systems that are formed for a few, and those are going to be up create an upheaval, so that break down, so that they can be you know more fixed toward the all people, not just a few. So I thought that was really, really an important message to get across tonight. And that starts tomorrow. And they said that it's going to be in Aquarius until 2043. So, a lot, keep your eyes and ears open, because a lot, I mean, that's a long time frame. So a lot can happen in that amount of time. Um, but it's going to be a intense, transformative time for everybody. So really, really powerful, I think. So remember the song, Thrive. Joy unthinkable, faith unsinkable, love unstoppable, anything is possible. Focus on our light and our purpose, and shining that light, and focusing on spirit, on the love, on the power. So I think I'm gonna do, since I'm including, if does anybody have a question that's in the that's kind of out there? Anybody have a question for me? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do my late night guidance card pulls. So let me see. Ooh, I do have one that I want to do, but I'm going to do that as a on the last. I have postcards from Spirit, and I want to pull one of those at the end of the live. So I can definitely want to do that for everybody. That I was guided to do. So for tonight, oh, I have cards that I already picked out that Spirit guided me to for my late night reads for tonight and for tomorrow. So check out the fireplace again. I'm going to go get them. Okay. How do you like that fireplace? Yeah, it's kind of cozy, toasty. Not a real one, but it'll do, right? So anyway, I am gonna pull. I was guided to a couple of different decks. So for the late night read, I'm gonna pull from the Psychic Tarot deck for everyone. So you can see how I shuffle the cards. So I always say, Holy Spirit, angels and guides, what is the message for everyone for this evening? Oh, and I just had 3 cards fly out. That's unusual to happen. Usually, I'm picking one, but oh my gosh. And they flew out onto the floor, so I had to kind of pick them up. But wow. So the first card that flew out is heartache and loss. So I feel like this is, part of that transformational energy that we're going through right now. It's a 3, so birth, death, and rebirth, that we're going through right now. We're being asked to let go of the past, to release anything that no longer serves us. And that includes any past heartache and loss. And I'm really send out my, my sympathy and my compassion to anyone that has recently experienced a loss. And then the next one that came out is Choose Wisely. And this one tells of, it's a number 7, so manifesting. And this tells of choices that we're going to have coming up. So you may have choices coming up in your life, and it's telling you to choose wisely. A good thing to do when you have choices is to sit in quiet contemplation and ask Spirit for guidance before you go ahead and make a choice. So you don't have to do anything quickly. You can take your time with it and ask for time with it. Ask Archangel Metatron to extend any time frame for you if you need it. But yeah, that is, choose wisely. And the way that you choose wisely is by taking your time with it going within to seek guidance from spirit. And then we have the last card came out that was truth. So truth, there is, in going within, you're going to receive truth at this time. You're going to receive knowledge, wisdom from spirit, things maybe that you didn't know before. This full moon bringing in wisdom, of the owl. And I'll pull an animal card for everyone, but bringing in wisdom from the owl, bringing in Archangel Michael's sword of truth for everyone. So these three cards came out for the tonight for the late night read. Heartache and loss, releasing anything from the past, any loss that we've been going through, and choose wisely. And the truth card. You're going to receive the truth by going within. Okay. So those three cards for this evening, and then for the general message, and then I'm going to pull for the love a guidance for this evening as well. So let me see. I have them right here. Oh, I was going to use the mermaids and magical dolphins for the love message for everyone. So this is the late night love guidance for everyone. Let me put that down here. And I'm shuffling a little bit of shuffle. Never hurts. So what is it that we need to know? Wow, for late night love. Wow. And I have simplify your life. Yeah, so it's, eliminating clutter from your home and, finding balance in the flow of activities. So as you eliminate, this goes back to releasing. I just got a burp. So that's some fear maybe releasing around this. But we just had the heartache and loss card for the overnight for everyone, but this is for the love card pull. Simplify your life. So when you simplify your life, clean out the clutter, you allow more room for love. And that's what this card is saying, make room for love because it's on its way to you. And as you clean out and declutter your mind, your physical surroundings, your heart, your emotions, as you declutter those areas by going within and releasing it to the higher power, you are making room for more love in your life. So this is a really powerful message. The fact that it came out all by itself and it flipped out like automatically. And it also will bring, it's also asking for balance, bringing in balance between work and your home life. So bringing in more balance, or you could say between not only work and home, but I'm getting also between your humanness and your spiritual side. So bringing in more balance between, your spiritual and your human side. And that means connecting, going within, finding time to do that as well. So very powerful message for this love message this evening. And I'll try to put the time stamp in there so everybody has the time stamp as well. Okay, so let's see. So I did the late night reads, yay. And Fees Mystic, do you have a question for me at all? Do you have a question there for me? I just connected my tablet back up. There we go. Okay. Oh, you bet. No problem. So do you have a question or do you just want me to pull a card for you? Okay, you're saying sure, so I'm just gonna pull a card for you. Let me see, which cards do I want to use for Fees Mystic? I have lots of cards Oh, please? Okay. I have lots of cards sitting around me, so it's like I have to go this way and then down on the floor because I use my intuition when I'm picking. So, which card for Fee's Mystic do I need to use? And it kind of, my eyes kind of stop when I see it. I'm being drawn to the Inner Child deck. It's a beautiful oracle deck. I love this deck. It's one of my newer decks, and it's got some really beautiful messages. So let's pull a card for Fee's Mystic from the Inner Child deck and see what we got. If you're watching and you would like a question answered, put your question in the chat for me. Or if you just don't have a question and you want me to pull a card, just say hello in the chat and I'll pull a card for you. So, Holy Spirit, angels and guides, what is the message for Fee's Mystic for tonight? And that came out effortlessly. 13, which is a lucky, lucky number. First of all, the card is 13. Says, find your haven. Wow, that's beautiful. And it, you know, to me, just looking at the card, it's about going in deeper, connecting deeper with spirit. And it says there's a place of wonder waiting just for you. Wow. That is incredible. So yeah, just looking at this card, you know, it's very grounding energy. So spending time outside as well. But I see this as going deeper within to connect with spirit. And that's going to bring a lot of that grounding growth energy in as well. Oh, and there's two mushrooms on the card, and there's a little butterfly for transformation in the corner. You see that? And as I pulled this card, it just started pouring rain here. So we're all going through this purification energy too. And the fact that I was guided to put the fireplace on in the back, you know, that's alchemy. Fire is alchemy. It creates alchemy, the burning away the dross, and so that there's only gold left. So, and you know, or some people say the pruning of the tree. Yeah. Yeah, very good. I love it. And the mushrooms, you know, um, it's reminding me, it's kind of reminding me of the little, because it's red mushrooms with the little white specks on. It's kind of reminding me of the crown chakra, like a cap. There's two little ones on there. There's a small one over here, and there's a big one here, and it's kind of reminding me of a cap or the crown, you know, the crown chakra and the stars, I forget what they're called, along the crown chakra. So it's kind of reminding me of that too. And that's that connection, you know, connecting to heaven as above, so below, energy as well in this card. Really beautiful. Does anybody else out there? I'm a Sag Leo ascendant. Wow, powerful fire energy. That is awesome. Wow. Oh my gosh, yeah. And you know, I was guided to put that on. So, you know, and I was guided to, they showed me how to set it up tonight and put the fireplace on in the background. And I thought, this is awesome. You know, um, they have a question or they would like, just like me to pull a card. You don't have a question, but you'd like me to pull a card, just shoot a hi in the chat and I will do that for you. Yeah, so this was from the Inner Child deck, Fee's Mystic. So really cool. And let's see. How have you been liking? Have you been able to watch my soul coaching tips? I have soul coaching tips on my channel, and I was guided to do that by Spirit, to do soul coaching tips, a little tip each day until Christmas, through Christmas. So there's last Friday I started, they guided me to start Friday because there's 40 days until last Friday was 40 days until Christmas. So they guided me to do a tip and they guided me to start out with the head, which to start with the mind. And then next, we're going to be talking about the eyes. I think for tomorrow, it's going to be a tip with the eyes. So, oh, thank you, Mystic Faye. You are a beautiful light as well. Thank you. I am blessed. I am so blessed. I am, I'm in like a 3-room cabin and I absolutely love it. It's um all brand new. It's a small space. I've learned to really learn to declutter and really smartly organize my stuff. And it's been honestly a blessing for now. It's been really a big blessing. Um, but yeah, so you're welcome. And let's let's see. I wanted to pull. The other card that I really wanted to pull for everybody is from Postcards from Spirit. I actually won this deck. I don't know if you remember Blue Ice Tarot. He had just started his channel and he was doing a giveaway. And I I entered the giveaway and I ended up winning this tarot deck. It was when I was first starting out doing readings. So it was probably like 4 years ago, 5 years ago. And I thought I was guided to this. It's a beautiful deck and it's got a beautiful message for everyone. So I'm going to just go ahead and shuffle the cards, and it's called Postcards from Spirit. So I'm going to pull one of these right here and see what the message is. Holy Spirit, angels and guides, what is the message? Ooh, and I always love to look at the outside. Oh my God, and it says, you are loved. And that was I don't know if you can see it on the front, it's kind of light, but it says, you are loved. And that was one of the affirmations in today's reading. In today's daily love message, that was one of the affirmations. You are loved, you are lovable, and I am ready. I am lovable, I am loved, and I am ready. Those 3 affirmations for today. I can't believe I remembered that, but so this postcard, it says, this is like incredible. So it's quite long, but um, I really like these for alive. It says, Dearest you, everything is in divine order. Even in chaos, there is order. And we are always in awe of this. For you, though, on your human journey, things can get disorganized in your mind and physical reality. You need to get rid of the clutter, whether it be too many stories in your mind, too many what if or fearful thoughts of the past or the future. Instead, focus on the now and throw out any object that tells a story. Discern what you have, sort, purge, clear, and organize. We want you to have space to fill with something better. Spirit loves a vacuum as it gives space for brilliant new energy. Let go of what is not serving you and give order to what remains. See them and know their value. Your soul needs organization in order to keep your connection to us and to spirit free of to keep your connection to us and to spirit free of distractions. Wow, so your soul needs organization in order to keep your connection to us and to spirit free of distractions. You are so adored by so many. We love you. Really, really know that. Isn't that great? Oh my gosh. That was a postcard from Spirit to all of you. All of you. It's decluttering the mind and being in the present moment. As I read that, I can feel Spirit. I can feel the energy coming in. But it's about decluttering your not only your space around you, but it's decluttering of the mind. Anything that no longer serves you, any thought, cancel, clear, delete it out forever and replace it with a gratitude statement. I am grateful for every one of you, every one of my subscribers. I am grateful for all of you and for the building that we're doing with this channel, this family that we're creating. I'm grateful for everyone. So, really beautiful. And just know how adored you are. You know, how adored you think you are, multiply that by 10. And that's how adored you are. And they really want you to know that. So, really beautiful, beautiful messages. And in the beginning it says everything is in divine order. Even in chaos, there is order. And we always find awe in this. And that means that everything, everything serves a purpose in our lives. That even the chaos has a purpose, has an order, it has a lesson for us. So, really, really beautiful. All right. So, any other questions out there that I was guided to do that. And I thought, oh my gosh, that is so awesome. I haven't done one in a while. And it's called Postcards from Spirit. And it was one of the first tarot decks I won online. Blue Ice Tarot did a giveaway at the beginning of the start of his channel like 5 years ago. And I was just starting out and I won this and I was so excited. Is when I won like 2 tarot decks when I first started doing readings like 5 years ago, and this was one of them. So, and I still have the other one, I believe somewhere. It's probably in storage, but I am gonna, you know what? I'm gonna pull, if you just got on and you'd like a message, let me know and we'll get you a message. Whoops, I think I was just futzing with my tablet, trying to get, yeah, if you just got on and you'd like a message, put your question in the chat for me. And I'm just futzing with my tablet. I like to look at my tablet for the comments. It's easier to see than on my phone, on my screen. So, okay, getting there. All right, so I wanted to pull everybody an animal card. I pulled this, I don't know if it was, I think it was for 2 days ago. I pulled an animal card and I couldn't believe the animal that came out was the beaver for the beaver full moon. So I'm just gonna pull a card for everyone, and then I'm probably gonna go off for the night. Okay, so all right. Holy Spirit, angels and guides, what is the animal that is with everyone for this evening? Ooh, and we got grow your truth, and we have black snake. So this is about that transformation message again that we're getting. Check it out, black snake, and he's shedding the skin, shedding all at every chakra color is on there. So I feel like, every chakra is being affected by the transformations that we're going through right now in, this time in the universe. Um, And you know what? This is also reminding that the water snake, or the wood snake, it's the wood snake. We're in the year of the wood dragon, and we're going to be entering the year in, I think it's in February, we enter the Chinese New Year of the wood snake. So this is also a reminder that that energy is coming in to work with the dragons, because if you look at the skin on the snakes, it looks like scales. And you know, what do dragons have? They're shown as having those same scales. So it's like the wood snake and the wood dragon energy working together right now to take us through this transformation. And it, you know, to me, it looks like it's affecting every chakra in the chakra system. So really powerful energy right now that we're going through. So I just wanted to do that. If you're back and you have a question for me, put it in the chat really quick, and I would be happy to pull you a message. It's been a really cool, lots of good information tonight for this live, and I'll try to do a timestamp for the late night reads in this live so you can go to those. But yeah, I love these. I love these bestinary animal cards. They're beautiful cards. So really beautiful. Don't forget, I have November offerings. If you would like to do, let's see, we have a inner child messages read. We have a personal read, and we have a love read that I'm offering a special on for November. And I'm also doing soul coaching tips on my channel, so catch those. And if you'd like a soul coaching session with me, email me for any of those offerings or for a soul coaching session at tch4tomorrow@gmail.com. And yeah, I think if there's no other messages or questions that anybody wants, I think I'm going to jump off. But I am so grateful for everybody that's been in and out. I saw there's a lot of people that have been flip-flopping back in. Before you leave, hit that thumbs up for me. That does help me. If you like this video, if you like this live, I am, you know, going to try to go live more often. So, and have that fireplace in the background. There's music that plays with it too, Christmas music, but I muted it so we weren't like inundated. But you know, here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Yeah, so we weren't inundated by that, but so we could really focus. But I really appreciate everyone that jumped on tonight to the live, and I appreciate everybody that is watching this back. I am wishing you so much love and so much joy. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here. And Mystic Fees, Mystic Faith, thank you so much for being in the chat. I appreciate it. All my love to you, Earth Angel, and we'll see you soon. Namaste.